and former high school teacher, back again with another TR to PR program tip. Now, you're going to see a lot of videos coming out from me on this topic. It has become everything for people that are currently in Canada looking for quick pathways forward to obtaining permanent residence. This new TR to PR program that the government has launched is going to be open for registration May 6th. But one of the biggest problems people are facing right now is trying to book a language test. I have a few tips for you in just a second. Okay, one of the things that you have to realize is that because of the pandemic, many of these testing centers were really shrunk down and they were closed off and they just did not have as many available slots to book the tests. It's as simple as that. Well, the reality is the government just recently, and I'm going to flip my screen over here and show you guys if I can pull up the right screen. It's a little bit off kilter here, but you get the idea. The government just recently, a couple days ago, identified right here, this publication, April the 22nd, that recognized that they were aware that third-party language testing organizations had to reduce testing capacity to meet health guidelines and COVID-19 restrictions. And then this is the interesting part. We understand they are now adding extra testing sessions to meet increased demands. Well, the reality is they didn't really do anything more than saying, yep, we know there are no tests available, but they're going to start opening them up. And remember that language tests can only be used if they're 2 years old or basically no older than 2 years, and they have to be valid when the application is received. So they're emphasizing that you cannot submit your application unless you have a language test. So let's just take a quick look. I want to show you guys something. Everybody was clamoring that the test dates were not open until August, September. Well, things are changing. If you look right here, you can see the tests fully booked, June 5th. So we've got one here, as you can see from Calgary, June, there's openings. But if you watch and you constantly go back to these sites, and if you go to the CELPIP, same thing, you can go in here. I'm not going to spend time looking for the tests because you guys know where to find them here. The reality is I have 2 tips for you. The first one is every single day, go on and look. Obviously, you do not have time to go to every website that has IELTS exams or test dates or CELPIP test dates across the country to get notified when there's an update or when there's a change. So what you need to do is use, and I'm going to flip over here, use these web alert services like Web Alert for Android, for instance, and you can there's a whole host of them out there. You can search them, go on the App Store, and absolutely search and find one of these web monitoring apps that, and I'm not going to go through and explain to you how to do this either. Go there, register for one of these. There's so many out there, and identify the locations that you need the test from and get the alert as soon as it happens. Because one thing we know, because of this notification right here by immigration, they have confirmed that they are now adding extra testing sessions to meet increased demands. So what that means for you is you need to be on top of it every bit as much as being on top of the May 6th launch of the new Canada TR to PR pathways, just like we've talked about. I'll just pull this up here. This is everything that I'm focusing on now. And you will see over the coming days, tons of information that I'm releasing. Any tip, any strategy that I can identify to help you guys in preparing yourself for that May 6th launch, I'm going to do it. Now, one of the things that I am working on as we speak right this minute is this right here. And I'm going to flip my screen around again. If you go to my Canadian Immigration Institute site, you can click on See Courses. And right here, my TR to PR pathway, it is open. All you have to do right now is click on this link and you can get access to the course. Now, one thing I want to point out for you guys is that there is a limited number of spots, okay? So when you sign up for the course, you have to realize that there are only 400 spots available. Once those 400 spots are gone, then there's a capacity problem, right? I cannot have more than that number in the course. So if you want it, click on here, go to the link. There's a link in the description and you can get access now. It's filling up and loading up quickly. I'm working on the course right now as we speak. This is an inside look at it. And this is where all the modules will be laid out. Every week from now, well, every work day from now until May 6th, and even after a couple days, I will be going live in a private Facebook group every evening, 7 p.m. Mountain Time in Lethbridge. That's 9 for you guys in Toronto, 6 Vancouver, 10 Halifax, for 2 hours answering your questions. And in addition to those, you can see here when people come to the course, they click on it. I have status updates that I'm posting as I go, and I've been working on building out the last remaining courses that were late to each. Oh, and here I've got this taken up the page. I should probably look. Awesome. This is real, you guys. This is what it's like when you're trying to figure things out here. There I am. I'm back here. And now I'm on the right screen right here. Turn this one off. Oh my goodness. This has been quite, like, half of the time, I'll be honest, you guys, half the time, I don't know if I'm coming or going. I'm trying to release this stuff as fast as I can. You guys have seen it. Like, you go to the YouTube channel, you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this on Facebook, you've seen the videos. If you go there, you can see what I've talked about the program, whether or not you can figure out if you're eligible or otherwise. But the reality is I'm doing everything that I can, including working all through the weekend to give all of the tools you guys can possibly need to navigate your way through all of this. So click on the link. Now's the time to register for language tests. Get out there, check every single day. Don't give up, because those spots will open. And when they open now, not in July or August. Okay. So that's essentially the tip, I guess, that I'll share for today. And remember, click on the link, subscribe. There'll be more information, more videos, more tips coming your way. All right. This is Mark Holthe, Canadian immigration lawyer, signing off. See you guys.